Okay, so I'm going to start this one off with a story. So 2-3 years ago, I was getting in all these accidents for some people just kept hitting me. I had like 3 accidents that year. It wasn't my fault. People kept hitting me. So this one accident, I had to get a rental car, and the rental car ended up being a Armada. It's this Nissan Armada. Big truck. I loved it. And I mean, the truck was big. I had to it was even kind of hard to get in the truck, but it drove like a car. It was a dream. I loved it. And I said, I want one of these. And I said, eventually I could maybe have one. You know, it was before I was learning about law of attraction. It's before I was in business. It was before I had any kind of mindset about me being able to get stuff that I wanted. So it's always been in the back of my mind about this Armada. I've always wanted a Dodge Ram truck, and then when I drove this, then I wanted an Armada. So it's always just been there. And even after I started the law of attraction and living with an abundance mindset and not a scarcity mindset, I still never really thought that I would get it anytime soon. Okay? I never thought that I would be able to do it. But a couple of weeks ago, I was out with a friend, and we were talking about cars for some reason. I don't even remember why. And I said, man, I've always wanted, we were at a park. And I said, man, I've always wanted an Armada since I had to drive. And I was telling them the story about why I wanted this Armada. And while I was talking about the Armada, somebody drove by in an Armada. So I was like, yeah, I wanted this Armada. I was like, oh my goodness, look, there's an Armada. Because he was asking me, what did an Armada look like? And this person just drove by in this Armada. I took it as a sign. And right then I realized, I was like, Nicole, why have you been thinking about this in the back of your mind like you can't have that Armada? When I know that I can have that Armada. And I got that feeling right then that I can have that Armada. I can have anything that I want to have. And I tell that story because it leads into what the money mindset is. When you realize that if you live in abundance mindset, if you believe in law of attraction, if you believe in manifestation, even if you don't, you know, it's a sign that it's possible. And I don't know, I just had that remembrance. I have another example of, you know, abundance mindset. My daughter is going to school, and we have to pay her tuition. I say we, when it's really me. We have to pay her tuition. And it's not an extreme amount, but it's something that is more than what I would usually pay for something, and I'm paying it. It's payment plans and everything, and I'll just say it's a $750 payment plan every couple of months. So when all this came about, when I first knew how much it was, and I was thinking, man, how am I going to pay this without, you know, straining me? So at this point, I have my little side business. I get some money there, and I was just like, how am I going to do it? But then I remembered that I can't have that mindset. The money's going to come to me. I was talking to my mother about it. She's like, well, Nicole, how are you going to do it? How are you going to get this extra money? You need me to help you? I said, well, you know, it'll come, because I remember if I think about it, things will come. I wasn't worried about it. Not everybody understands that. She's like, well, what's your plan? Let's talk about your plan. I never wanted to talk about my plan because I didn't have a plan. My plan was to think in my head, I'm going to have the money for Hadia. And that's my plan. That I'm gonna just have the money. It's going to come. So I never really wanted to sit down and talk about it, because one thing I've learned, that if you say what you want, and then you have to let it go, and you let the things come to you of how it's going to happen. And I didn't want to control how it was going to happen, so I never wanted to sit down and talk about it. I just knew that it would happen. You know, not everybody understands that, but I just knew it would happen. So within that week, I woke up one day, and for some reason I was going to check my bank account. I had some extra money in there. it was extra money. Just, I don't even know where the money came from. It was the extra. It was, the first one was, I don't know, I'll be honest, it was $188. It was there. It was extra. I had no intention, no idea where it came from. It didn't even say in the register at that time where it came from. Boom. Money started flowing. I got that money every week, right? I got that money every week. And then I did some of the things from my side business. I started selling those a little bit more. All that money went to paying for these payment plan for her tuition. I'm telling you, I've never been the greatest with money. Never. I'm going to just be honest with you. And I've never been the greatest saver. But all of a sudden, money just started coming to me. And I put that money, any money I was making from my side business, I was putting towards this tuition. I never still sat down and made a plan. It was that money showed up every week. I was able to sell some of my business. All that money went in. Before I knew it, I was able to make 3 payments. Well, maybe I'm on 2.5 right now. Just from not even doing anything extra, but being appreciative and showing gratitude for every time that money's in there. Every time I get something, I've shown gratitude. And I've still never tried to make the process. Okay, things happen. I got that. A friend of mine told me about a Digit account, which is an app which it automatically takes money out of your account kind of because of your savings, and it saves the money away for you. Boom, saving money there too. All of it went to tuition. Everything came to me because I had the mindset that I'm going to get this money. I don't know how, but I'm going to get it. It's almost amazing to me, but at the same time, I knew it would happen. So, I'm almost done. I never, if this would have happened a year ago, I would have been stressing about how I was going to pay this. Now I don't stress. It's going to be done. I don't even worry. I don't worry about it. So back to the Armada. So now, since I had that little sign and that little conversation, I'm ready to get my Armada. I can do it. My car that I currently have, I love, but and that's one thing. I love this car. Please don't think I don't. I love my car too. Cause I appreciate this one because this is what I have right now and I love it to death. I've always loved it since I had my first new car and all that stuff. But now I know I can get an Armada. By the time this is paid off, I can have it. So what I think about is getting that Armada. I see myself buying that Armada. I see myself at the dealership buying it. I'm getting ready. I went and I looked at some different ones. I don't need a brand new one. I can do with a 2018 or something, couple years behind. I can get it, and I know I can. So now that I know I can, everything's going to come, and experiences are going to come. Money's going to come. Circumstances are going to come so that I can get this Armada. And I know it. And that's the thing about how we deal with money when you have a abundance mindset. Worry about what it is that you want. So I used to, a lot of times when people do law of attraction, from what I've seen, and first thing they think about is love and money. That's what they want to manifest, love and money. And I've seen it a lot in videos, and people say, well, money, everybody just wants they want $1 million. They want this, they want that, but why? And I've seen it a lot in some of the videos, and they'll say, well, what do you want the money for? And it never resonated with me until a couple of days ago, even when I was going through this and I knew what I wanted money for, it still didn't hit me. I was listening to a thing with Joe Vitale, I think that's how you say his name, and he said, everybody wants money, but what are they going to do with that money? What are they going to do with that money? And I was like, that's right. Because how it works is, the law of attraction is, you want something, you want to manifest something, and then it happens. And then it comes. What do you want a big sum of money for? Do you want to buy a house? If you want to buy a house, then you want to manifest a house, and you let the circumstances and the money come to you so you can buy that house. Do you want a car? You want a car. You don't want $25,000 per se. You want $25,000 to buy the car, so you try to manifest the money instead of the car. it hit me that you have to manifest. I'm saying you have to, and some people look. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying how I feel about this. It's what you want. You know, you want you want. If you say you want the house, for example, right? You don't know how you're going to get the money. You first ask for $200,000 or how much a house costs to get this house. But if you manifest the house, you want a house, you may get another job that's paying you more money, right? You may get some extra money from one way. You may win the lottery. You may, just for some reason, somebody just gives you a gift of money. But all that money is really you manifesting that house. You see, and all the circumstances are coming, and law of attraction is coming because you're trying to manifest the house. So when I heard that again, it kind of just hit me that even though I might have been doing that at times and I want money, it's because I want specific things. So I need to work on manifesting the thing, and then all of the circumstances, the money, whatever I need, the people come into my life, whatever, so that I can manifest the thing. And it all comes with gratitude. It comes with living an abundance mindset and not a scarcity mindset, believing that you can have it. I believe I can have my Armada. I believe it. I even want it next year. By the time I pay my current car off, I want to be able to go in there and get my Armada. I'm getting ready to get a picture. I'm getting ready to put it on my vision board. Because when I thought about it, I was like, what am I just holding in the back of my mind? I wasn't really believing I could get it. I was saying it. Yeah, I'm going to get it one day, but I wasn't really believing that I'm going to get it. Now I believe it. I see it. I see myself driving in my black Armada with some tan interior. I see myself. I'm already thinking about the fact that the thing was too big. I couldn't even get it in my work parking lot. So I'm going to have to find me another parking lot to put my Armada in when I come to work, because it's too big for this garage under my building. I already see it. I see it and I believe it. And that's the thing, is visualization. You see it and you believe it and you're happy for it already. You get those feelings and then it'll come to you. All right. So I just wanted to come on and talk about, do it. See it, believe it, be grateful for what you have right now, and have the emotions of what how you're going to feel when you get whatever it is you want. Manifest what you want and see everything, all the circumstances, the money, the people, all the things that you need will come to you.